No. The answer is no. Now, you'll see complaints about modern gaming quite a bit, and I can't lie, there's quite a lot to point to. Broken launches, sequels with no innovation.
I'm tired of playing the same Call of Duty every year. We've built Splitgate 2.
Extremely aggressive microtransactions, even for single player games. It's just become extremely corporate, and with certain titles and studios, I'd even go as far as to say predatory.
The fact that you can spend money, so what? It's part of mobile gaming, yes.
Now, when I was growing up in the 2000s and 2010s, gaming felt like this rich ocean that no matter what you were looking for, you could just dip your hand in and fish out something amazing. Now, what I mean by you could just dip your hand in and pull out something great is that there was constantly new releases made by big studios that were still passionate about what they were putting out. If we just look at this little snippet of 2007, in just under 2 months, we had Halo 3, Orange Box, COD 4, Assassin's Creed and Mass Effect. And you know what's just off to the side of the video here? Yeah, just a couple of months after Mass Effect. Well, that's just 2007, that's just one point in time. Nope. Next year, same months, boom. And the year after that, in the same months, Modern Warfare 2 gets released and is at the time the biggest entertainment launch of all time. And that's what's kind of crazy to think about. That stretch of time wasn't even some golden age myth that people exaggerate online, it was just the norm. Year after year, we had absolute bangers. You could really feel studios were trying to one-up each other by creating absolutely stellar experiences. They all wanted to make something that was worth remembering. And now look where we are. The biggest studios out there, including the ones that made some of those games I just listed off, they don't make games anymore, they make products. They make live experiences, they make platforms for player engagement. Everything feels like it's been focus tested to death. There's algorithms involved, every design choice has a monetization hook buried in it somewhere. It's exhausting. And it's not even that people making the games don't care, most devs probably still do, it's the people above them that don't. The shareholders at these companies, the people who don't play games but have a massive control over them, focusing purely on making a profit. That's where things went wrong with the industry. There's clearly a lot to complain about when it comes to the industry, so I can't really blame those people that do say it's dead or they're not enjoying it anymore. But what I can say is that a lot of the times they are looking in the wrong places. The magic that used to come from those massive studios has shifted somewhere else. You won't really find it in the annual releases or the billion-dollar franchises anymore. You find it in the smaller spaces. You find it in the weird creative projects that come out of nowhere and remind you about what this medium can do, and I really think this year's been the one to showcase it. We've had so many incredible titles this year, and the bulk of these has come from smaller studios. Kingdom Come 2, Ball Pit, The Alters, Hollow Knight Silksong, Hades 2, Expedition 33. I mean, if there was ever a title that proves devs still care even when their companies don't, it's this one. An extremely well made and well received experience that has already won Game of the Year awards, and you know what company these devs were previously stuck with? Ubisoft. Almost a flagship studio for my previous complaints about the industry, which I think is what makes the game's success hit even harder. These were passionate people who got tired of the system and being tired of being told to make something marketable instead of something good. So they left, they founded their own studio, and they made something that mattered. And it worked. That's the most important part to me. It actually worked. People love this game. There's very clearly an audience out there like me that is tired of the AAA horse shit, and you know, we've just been beaten down by flop after flop. It's like we're being constantly reminded by these AAA studios that the people at the top don't understand why we loved the medium in the first place. Like I said before, gaming isn't dead, it's just very different. The difference now is that you have to search for the good stuff. You can't just rely on the next big release to blow your mind anymore. As an industry, I don't really think it's ever going to go back to that state where it was just effortlessly approachable. I think you are unfortunately now going to have to dig through the noise of AAA promotional campaigns. But when you do manage to do that, you can find some real gems that are more than worth the effort.